Are you part of a creative team and you want to learn from great collaborators to make your team better? What do? Take a class? Hire a coach? Nah. Simply observe your average 5-year-old. What do I mean? Stick around and find out. Hi, I'm Hope Weinstein. I'm the author of the book, The Creative Toolbox, a practical guide to discovering and using your creativity. And I love helping people as they navigate their creative journeys. So why would observing a kindergartner be a good way to pick up some tips about creative collaboration? Well, in 2006, Peter Skillman, a creative product designer, innovator, and team leader, discussed a study he conducted in an article, which I will link in the description below, called the Design Challenge, in which teams of 4 people were asked to build the tallest freestanding structure they could in 20 minutes using 20 pieces of uncooked spaghetti, 3 feet of masking tape, 3 feet of string, and 1 standard-sized marshmallow. More than 2,000 people participated in this challenge, and of all the groups, outside of architects and engineers, well, they really had the inside track on this challenge. Teams of kindergartners built the tallest towers. The worst performing groups? Teams of business students. Let's look at what the business students did that did not work well for them versus what the kindergarten students did that made their teams so strong. The business students spent a significant amount of their allotted time arguing over who should be in charge. While this was happening, the kindergarten students immediately started building their tower, learning through trial and error what worked and what did not work. While the business students led with their egos as they battled it out to be the leader, the kindergartners dug right into the task at hand, not knowing if they were right or wrong, yet learning from their successes and failures. While the business students fought for power, the kindergartners worked as a team. But why did the business students behave this way during the challenge? After all, they were kindergartners once upon a time too. Shouldn't they have remembered how they were taught so long ago and applied some tactics learned as early as the age of 5? Designer Tom Wojcik described this same study in his TED Talk, which I will link in the description below. He stated that the reason why business students do poorly with this type of task is that they are trained to find the right solution. As a result of this training, they spent so much time arguing over which solution was right that they inevitably ran out of time, slapped the marshmallow on top of the tower, and the whole thing collapsed. Meanwhile, the kindergartners put the marshmallow at the top of the structure first, kept it there, and spent the rest of their time building towers in different ways until they discovered the best structure. As they worked this way, the kindergartners were able to get instant feedback as to what worked and what didn't work. So what can the results of the design challenge and its participating kindergartners teach us about good creative collaboration? Well, there's a few lessons from this challenge that I will identify, but first, I want to let you know that I have a freebie that you can access in the description below. When you click the link, you will be able to download a copy of my Creative Team Visioning Worksheet. You can use it whether you are envisioning a creative team in the future, or if you are already part of a creative team, your whole team can use it to create or strengthen your vision together. And now, let's see what lessons the Design Challenge and its kindergartners can offer us. Lesson 1. Teams learn by doing. When you go through the process of putting your idea into practice, you try things out and learn what works and what doesn't work through trial and error. A scientist doesn't know if his or her hypothesis is correct until an experiment is carried out. Lesson 2. Teams get new ideas through repetition. You may try something out, and maybe it works, and maybe it doesn't work. But even if it does work, it might lead to a new idea. Maybe you try this idea, and it works even better. You can only discover so many ideas through brainstorming. But when you go through the process of doing the activity, you may have insights you could never have discovered before you worked hands-on with your project. This leads to lesson 3. The first idea isn't always the best. Your first idea might not work. Maybe it does work, but is it really the best? You won't know until you continuously try new things, especially in the early stages of your project, when you have time to play around with ideas and fully explore what will give you the results you like the best. This leads to lesson 4. There is value to facing a deadline. A deadline gives your team structure. It not only tells you when your project is due, but it gives you an incentive to use your time wisely from beginning to end. You can map out the steps involved in the process and dedicate a certain amount of time to each step. When the kindergartners got right to work building, they developed a first structure, which gave them time to experiment with different prototypes. As their deadline neared, they chose their favorite prototype as their final product, and they met their deadline. So, next time your creative team reaches an impasse in the process of working on a project, think back to those kindergartners in the design challenge. They may just offer the inspiration you need to find the idea or solution that works. What have you discovered in your creative collaborations that served as a good lesson for you, whether it was a success or challenge? Comment down below. You never know who your comment may help. Well, that's it for now. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you found this information helpful. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more creative tools. See you soon.